Welcome. I hope you're keeping safe and well. Today we come to the fifth of our reflections, and we're taking a bit of a detour today, away from the readings that we heard at this year's Easter Vigil. We're going to look at one that we've heard in previous years at the Vigil. It's also from the prophecy of Ezekiel, which we heard yesterday. But I'm going to read it now, so it's fresh in our minds, and it's Ezekiel 36, verses 24 to 28. God says, I will take you from the nations and gather you from all the countries and bring you into your own land. I will sprinkle clean water upon you. You shall be clean from all your uncleanness, and from all your idols I will cleanse you. A new heart I will give you, and a new spirit I will put within you. And I will remove from your body the heart of stone, and give to you a heart of flesh. I will put my spirit within you, and make you follow my statutes and be careful to observe my ordinances. Then you shall live in the land that I gave to your ancestors, and you shall be my people, and I will be your God. I wonder if you're the sort of person who won't have any guests over unless the house is spotless, unless the house looks more like a show home than something you actually live in. I think often that can be our approach to God. We're not going to let him in unless we've sorted out all the mess first. But today, if that's where you're at, if you're thinking to yourself, well, I can't come to God today because I've messed up in this way in the past. Or if you're thinking to yourself, once I've sorted out this thing, once I've sorted out this aspect of my life, then I can come to God. I'm afraid I have bad news for you. You're never going to sort it out. You're never going to clean up that mess, and so you're never going to come to God. But I also have hope. I also have good news. You're not meant to. The whole point of Christianity is that you simply can't do that. You can't sort it out in your own power. Instead, we come to God with our mess and our brokenness and our frailty, and God sorts it out. As we heard in that reading, it's God who washes us clean from our mess. Through the death and resurrection of Jesus, we're washed clean from everything we've ever done wrong. All our messes are gone, forgotten about. And God gives us a new heart. He takes away the old stony heart and gives us a heart of flesh. And he also gives us his spirit dwelling within us, so that we're no longer striving to obey his commands in our own strength. Instead, we're doing it in his strength, with his spirit to aid and guide us. And we're no longer doing it to earn it into our way into his good books. Instead, we're just doing it out of love for him. Perhaps today you're feeling like you're doing okay with God, but you've sort of tidied up your life in the way that I used to tidy my bedroom when I was younger, and you've taken all the mess and you've shoved it in a cupboard and are hoping against hope that no one's ever going to open the cupboard and see the mess in there. If that's you today, open the cupboard. Let God sort out the mess. It's what he does. It's what he longs to do for you. The overture of Christianity isn't, I better not mess up, otherwise God's going to smite me. Instead, it's amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Today, if you're struggling to come to God, may I offer you hope. Just bring your mess and your frailty and your brokenness, and God will sort it out for you. God will wash you and clean away all that mess. It says in Psalm 51, God, purge me with hyssop and I shall be clean. Wash me, I shall be whiter than snow. Today we have hope that we don't have to have it all sorted. Instead, it's God who sorts it all out for us. Alleluia, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia.